Welcome back to the channel. Before we get into today's topic, let me say this real quick. If you enjoy this kind of honest commentary and you like conversations that go deeper than surface-level drama, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Like the video, leave a comment and hit subscribe. It really helps more than you think. Now let's talk about what's been going on because today's situation is confusing, uncomfortable, and honestly kind of awkward to watch. We need to talk about Claressa Shields and Papoose. Let's start with Papoose because his recent behavior online is raising eyebrows. He randomly popped back up on Instagram after going completely silent for a while. And that silence didn't just happen for no reason. He disappeared right after 50 Cent threw shots at him publicly. Once that happened, Papoose basically vanished. No posts, no comments, no explanations. He was nowhere to be found. He only briefly showed his face again when it seemed like 50 Cent might have misunderstood a song Papoose recorded back in December and thought it was a diss. After that moment passed, Papoose went quiet again. So now the question becomes, what exactly is he doing right now? Because it doesn't look like he's focused on clearing anything up or addressing real issues. Instead, it looks like he's trying to get attention again by attaching himself to someone else's spotlight. And honestly, that's the same thing Claressa Shields appears to be doing at the moment, just in a different way. Instead of music or beef, she's leaning into celebrity attention. Claressa has now quoted Rihanna twice on Twitter, also known as X. And let's be real about it because we don't need to pretend. It comes across like she's fishing for attention. The first time, she quoted Rihanna saying something about being with a good man. Claressa responded with something along the lines of, "Period, Rihanna. The only way to be about a good man is the good man in the room with us." That already felt very pointed. Then she quoted Rihanna again after retweeting a Shade Room post. This time she said, "If I ain't the greatest, who is?" and added a meme of herself. On top of that, she used the moment to promote her merchandise. Yes, she was selling merch while all eyes were on her timeline. After that, she quoted someone else who said, "For people to not like you, they sure will watch you." Claressa replied with, "LOL, I'm really loved." Then she hopped on Snapchat. The day before, she was sitting in her car listening to Janet Jackson's "I Get Lonely." Now suddenly, after Rihanna finally said her name, it's a whole different mood. Hair done, makeup on, back in the car again, but this time she's playing Rihanna's "We Found Love." And that's where it starts to feel strange. Because now you have to ask yourself, what is this really about? Is this about business deals? Are we talking Fenty Beauty? Fenty Hair? Fenty Skin? Savage X Fenty? Or is this simply about getting acknowledgement from a global superstar like Rihanna? Because those are two very different things. Now let's switch back to Papoose because his Instagram post adds another layer to all of this. The comments are turned off, which already tells you a lot. People usually turn comments off when they don't want pushback or questions. After clearly seeing Rihanna's tweet, Papoose posts a video with Teddy Pendergrass, "When Somebody Loves You Back," playing in the background. That video is currently his most recent post. Not long after that, he posts a side-by-side photo. On one side, you see Rihanna and A$AP Rocky. On the other side, you see Papoose and Claressa Shields. And as soon as I saw that, I said to myself, here we go. This was predictable. You were more concerned about your hairline than responding to 50 Cent. But the moment Rihanna says Claressa Shields' name, suddenly you're back on social media. Is anyone really surprised? This is who Papoose has always shown himself to be. Fame over everything. Attention over everything. Public image first always. And all of this while he is still legally married to Remy Ma. And let's not skip over this detail because it matters. Rihanna follows Remy Ma. She does not follow Papoose or Claressa Shields. Rihanna knows exactly who Claressa is, but she still follows Remy. That's not accidental. Now let's talk about the caption Papoose wrote because this is where things really get interesting. He starts by saying Claressa has a big heart and always wears a big smile. Then he says people think she's tough because she's a fighter, but the way she takes care of her body is on another level. After that, he tells people to zoom in and starts talking about her small hands, small feet, and her smooth skin, adding blushing emojis. He calls her a beautiful black woman and says the way she loves can inspire others. Claressa reposts it and adds her own caption saying, "Peace to Rihanna and Rocky. Wow, family life looks great on them." And I have to ask, was that shade? Because Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were already rich, famous, and successful before they became a family. Life already looked great for them. So what exactly is being implied here? If we're being completely honest, Papoose seems more excited about the Rihanna acknowledgement than anything else. And here's the thing. I didn't even see Rihanna's tweet as a cosign. She wasn't saying they were couple goals. She wasn't comparing them to herself and Rocky. She was talking about her own relationship and how much she loves her man. That's it. But Papoose and Claressa are treating it like Rihanna just put them in the A-list category. Like they're suddenly a power couple. Like this is some big black love moment. And it feels familiar because it's the same narrative Papoose used with Remy Ma. What stood out to me the most is that nothing in his post actually explained their relationship. Most of the caption focused on Claressa's body and appearance. He mentioned her heart and said her love could inspire people, but inspire how? Inspire who? What was the purpose of that message? It really feels like the post only existed because Rihanna said Claressa's name. Because before that tweet, we weren't seeing posts like this. And that's why it comes off as fake. Feels forced. It feels performative. Especially when we remember how Papoose used to write long, emotional posts about Remy Ma without any reason at all. No anniversary. No holiday. No outside validation needed. He just did it. That same energy is missing here, and it's noticeable. Another thing that stood out is that the post wasn't really about his love for Claressa. Did anyone else notice that? It was about how she looks, how her body is maintained, how smooth her skin is, and how her love can inspire people. But there was nothing about how he feels about her. When Papoose loved Remy Ma, he talked about it openly. He went hard. He made it known. That same passion is not present here, and it shows. I also think Rihanna's tweet had layers to it. Because Rihanna rarely posts without intention. There's usually more than one meaning behind her words. A lot of people missed that part. But regardless of interpretation, nothing changes the fact that Papoose didn't actually say anything meaningful about his relationship. That post wasn't about love. It was about being seen. It was about acknowledging Rihanna's tweet. That's all.